Sam, 6-2 victory here today in pre-season. What did you make of that performance?
Yeah, I thought the boys were excellent second half. I thought we had a lot of attacking outcomes which we were hoping for, as we did quite a bit of work yesterday on that. So I think it was really important for the boys to get those entries into the box, and obviously Sean Adarko getting his goals, and obviously the two trialist boys, Nathan and Dan, coming on to show that attacking threat. But I thought second half was a lot better, a lot smoother. First half, yeah, we needed to iron a few things out at half time. There was a few things that I wasn't quite happy with, but I thought the boys showed a great reaction second half, and it was a really professional performance.
You mentioned Sean Adarko there. What does a game like that do for his confidence?
Oh, massive, massive. I think the boys really appreciate Sean's work, which he brings to the team, and I think strikers are usually judged on the goals that they score, but the work that Sean does just in build up, we're often reliant on Sean when we play over into him to hold the ball up and bring others into play. So he's more than just a goal scorer, because he's really important in build and in the style that we want to play. So I was over the moon for him, and I gave him a little well done in the change room, and the boys gave him a clap, which was well deserved. So good to see him leaving with a smile on his face and 4 goals. Hopefully he could take that into the season, and if we can keep him fit, I think he'll be a massive part in everything we do if we are successful.
A quick mention on Sak Hassan. Came on at half-time, looked really positive, direct. Yeah. Is that what you want from him?
Oh, exactly that. I just, again, Sean and Sak were the two that I gave big pats on the back for, because, Sak is someone that's, he's just come into the building and come up from a step-3 side, so it is going to take him time to, get up to the pace of the National League, and I think he's trying really hard in training. He works his socks off, he's got a great attitude, and there's been moments in games, last couple, that things quite haven't come off for him, but today he showed his quality and abundance, and similar to when he came on against MK, I thought he done some really good things, and we know long term he's going to be a real asset for us in this football club.
Just one more game pre-season now, Slough Town coming up at home next week. What is it you want from that game going into the National League season? I
think we've got to treat that like the 9th of August, like we're playing against Truro. I think I said to the boys before the game, mentality now and trying to win games of football has to be the priority, along with the performance. Of course, it is still pre-season, so we are still getting the physical into the boys, and again, we've upped the minutes today for a lot of them, so we're up to the 90 minutes, and the boys are looking strong, fit, and I think the S&C team, Aaron, Ethan, along with Georgie, we've really been particular in looking after players and their well-being, and trying to really prevent injuries this season, because we know the last 2 seasons haven't been good enough in terms of keeping players on the pitch, and it's probably why we've been in the positions that we have. So there's even more emphasis this year, and I've made that a priority, that we take care on recovery, injury prevention, the S&C, gym, every training session, every day, and we make sure the boys are looking after their body. So again, going into Saturday's game, we want to come out unscathed, which is the most important thing. But yeah, we do want to start building those good habits of winning games of football, and we'll treat it like it is the 9th of August. But 9th of August is what we've got our eyes on, and that's what we're going to be building towards.